What's going on, homies? This is BroncoJuggalo, and I'm coming at you today with another album review. Today I am covering Elusive the Xile's Elusive Xperiment. This is his first and only album to date, but I gotta say, he sent me this album, he sent me a couple copies of it, he autographed this one for me, and he's a homie of mine. We met through Twitter, and I gotta say, I'm impressed with this CD. Elusive gave me a bit of a rundown on the history of the CD. It's been something he's been working on for a very long time, and it took him a long time to get it all put together, a few years. And he really reached out on this CD. He really tried to hit some milestones in his career. He really wanted to realize some dreams with this album, and he really does. Just to give you a bit of a rundown, if I got everything what he said correctly, is he was part of a group back in the day, and something happened and the group all disbanded, and all the music they had worked on was just kind of sitting around. Well, he took his parts to the songs, rewrote all the songs, added new verses, and learned how to come up and make beats by himself. Now, the album does have a raw and unpolished feel to it, and most of that is because, like I said, he just learned how to do these beats on the fly. But some of the beats are very impressive, and they show a talent beyond what he was doing at the time. They show a promise of future endeavors. So he funded this album pretty much by himself, and everything that he did, he worked his ass off to do. He saved up his money, he worked his jobs, he did everything he could to get the funding for this album. And not only get funding to make the album, but to get some of his dream collaborations on this album. People that were his heroes, people he wanted to work with. And there are some great features on this album. Two of my favorites are Class and Buckshot. Those two just tear it up. Two more, you got Crucifix and Jelly Roll putting it down hard on what is probably my favorite song on this album. You got Whitney Payton and you got Freddie Grimes, and then you have some other people that are probably from his local area featured on the album as well. But the fact that he was able to get Whitney and Freddie and Buck and Class and Jelly Roll and Crucifix is just amazing. He reached out, he did what he had to do, he paid the people he had to pay, and he got them on this album. And he realized his dreams with that. I know now he's going on to his next project, and I cannot wait to hear what he has coming out to us. So guys, I'm going to give you a rundown on the songs and just let you know what I think, alright? And like I said, I want people to keep in mind something. This isn't some top dollar professional production, but it's still impressive nonetheless. The packaging for the CD itself is nice. I haven't opened one, I opened it. I don't have it with me right now. The packaging is nice, it looks very good, it looks very professional. He's got some liner notes inside that are really nice. You know, he's got his track listing here on the back, all his features, and it's just a nice overall packaging. So the first song on the album is called I'm Ready for Whatever, and this song really does have that intro feeling. I see why he put this song first. It really feels like he's introducing him to the world and to the album, and he's introducing the album as well. It has that feeling to it. The beat is pretty dope. You can definitely feel that, you know, learning vibe, but it's dope. And the chorus can be a little repetitive, but I found that with a lot of intro songs, so that's nothing, you know, to take away from it. The second song is called What It Do, and that features Class and Buckshot. This is my second favorite song on the album. I absolutely love this song. Class just fucking tears up the fucking hook. And Buckshot, when he comes in on that third verse, what can I say? Buck smash. Buck always smash. That's just how we do, you know. And that's why it's called What It Do, because he shows what he does on this track too, just like he does on everything he's on. But the thing that really caught me on this song was the very first couple verses was the lyrical flow. Elusive's got some talent, man. I'm telling you guys. As I said, the album does have that raw, unpolished feeling, and that's mostly in the beats. But his lyrical skill completely overshadows all of that. This guy's got fucking talent. And I'm not just saying that because he's my homie. You know, I told him I was going to do an honest review of this album, what I truly feel about it. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it for anybody, and I'm not going to, you know, kiss anybody's ass on it. He asked for an honest review, I'm giving him an honest review. The guy is fucking talented as hell. His lyrics are fucking crazy. The third song is called On the Rise, and this one features Whitney Peyton. I am not the biggest Whitney Peyton fan. I really... Please don't take this the wrong way, all my female audience members out there. I don't like a lot of female rappers. There's very few I like. Missy Elliott, Mary J. Blige, those kind of things. The Queen Latifah, you know, the classic archetype type, you know, rappers. I love them. As far as the new age goes, I like Molly Gruesome, Gangsta Boo. Some of the girls from the Mo Thug family are pretty tight. But there's really not a lot of female rappers out there I really dig, and unfortunately Whitney Peyton's one of them. In my opinion, she's too cute to be menacing, you know. That's just the way I feel about it. Like, her and Nova Rockefeller share that same thing. They're both too cute for me to, when they rap about smashing your face on a baseball bat, I'm just like, yeah, I don't believe you, you know. And maybe that's the whole point, but that's just how I feel about it. But he wanted Whitney, and he got Whitney, and that's impressive to me. And Whitney's verse is pretty good for what it is. And like I said, remember, I'm not a big fan of Whitney Peyton. But her verse is dope. His verses are dope. The one downside to this song is the beat. While they're doing their verses, the beat is fine. But when it switches to the chorus and to the hook, that's where I don't like the beat. And that really showed, like, that he really truly was learning how to do these beats. And like I said, I don't fault him for that. I personally didn't like the beat on that part. I also feel like this song has a very old school vibe to it. And I asked him, I said, hey, just out of curiosity, I just want to ask you one thing about this. Did you record that song, you know, like back in the day? Because I kind of got the feeling like this was an older song he had made. You know, like I said, it's taken him a while to get this album together. It's taken him a few years. And I just had this feeling this song was made, like, towards the beginning of the production. The next song is called FWYH, Fuck What You Heard. And it features D Evil. This is a pretty dope song. The beat is pretty, you know, dark, and it's pretty dope. And it's got some good bass line. And the feature by D Evil is not bad. You know, I don't know a lot of who these people are. They're probably local people from his area. But Elusive brings some pretty talented people around him. So, you know, Elusive, he spits some fire again. And it's a really good verse overall. It's a really good song overall. Song number 5, It's Time to While Out, is one of my favorites on the album. And part of the reason that it is my favorite is the beat and the way this guy can match a beat, you know what I'm saying? Elusive can match his beat. He knows where to put his drops, he knows where to put his rises. He can hit them bars, I'm telling you. But the beat on this song really brings me back to early 90s hip-hop. You know, Young MC, Bust a Move, late 80 Run DMC stuff. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really badass, and I really liked this song. It was a lot of fun. The 6th song is called Hit and Sip. This song is pretty dope throughout its run with the verses. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the verses on it. I enjoy the feature by a guy named Act to Ass. And I really enjoy it. The one part that I did kind of like not really get into once again was the chorus on this, and it just was because it was very repetitive to me, and I get what they were trying to go for, but I really just didn't feel it. I did like, though, how they changed the beat completely for the hook and chorus. You have one beat while you're doing your verses. It cuts off pretty hard, and then it goes into another beat for the hook. And then it goes back to the first beat for the next verse. And that was pretty cool to me. I like that. I enjoy it when some songs do that. So. Part 7 is called Wicked Ways Part 2. The beat is dope on this. The lyrics are dope. This is just, Juggalo wicked shit right here, and it's pretty awesome. Song number 8 is called That Morning, Dan's Song Part 2. And all I gotta say here is, Elusive, homie, I'm very sorry for your loss. And, I don't know this person that you're rapping about. I never met him. I have no idea who he is. But you can just feel your pain on this song. I love the picture you paint. As I'm listening to this song, I feel like I'm standing right there with you, going through it with you. And I'm so sorry, bro. I recently had a suicide very close to me and my family. And I know what it feels like. So, to lose people. I've had quite a few of my friends over the years die. Some from suicide, and it's been kind of shitty. So, I definitely feel your pain, bro. The next song is called Bringing Me Down, and it features, I hope I get this right, Chaos AO. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that the feature in Wicked Ways Part 2 was by Bobby the Butcher, or Bobby Butcher, I'm not sure exactly what it is. Back to Bringing Me Down. Bringing Me Down is a dope song, and it shows the attitude he's got, that no matter what people are saying about him, no matter whether they're saying he's whack, or he's, not good enough, or, he's a scrub, or anything else, he's not going to let all their negative shit bring him down, and he's going to continue to reach for his dreams, and that's what he's done here. And I really enjoy the song, I enjoy the message, and I enjoy the beat to it. The 10th song on the album is called Looney Bin, and it features Diabolic the Monster and Isolated Beings. This song is pretty dope. I like it. The beat I'm not so killer on, but it's not bad. It's just my personal taste. But once again, Elusive comes with a tight flow, and his homies ain't bad either. The next song is actually the song that's playing right now. I don't know if you can hear it or not. It's song number 11. It's called If I Black Out. It features Freddie Grimes, and Freddie brings his very signature style, in my opinion, to this song. His verse, it's just very him. It's very good, and it's very guttural. I've always thought Freddie has that kind of guttural type of flow, and so it's just really him, and I really enjoy it. And the beat to it's really tight too. It's it's a little different. It's not heavy bass, but it's pretty sick. It almost kind of reminds me of like a club beat, like an early 2000s club beat, but it's a club beat with some sick flow on it. Song number 12 is called Is It Even Worth It, and it features Timmy B. On this song, Elusive brings down the mood. He slows things down. You can really feel the struggle and the hardship of doing all this was putting him through, in my opinion. And it's just one of those very personal songs that I really enjoy. I love it when artists get personal and they step out, especially in the underground, because so many underground artists are personas, you know what I mean? Like, yes, okay, ICP, you got Shaggy 2 Double Violent J, but behind those you also have Joseph Usler and Joe Bruce. So I like it when I hear Joe Bruce and when I hear Joey Usler. I like it when I hear the people behind the persona, you know what I mean? And this is one of those songs that does that. And it really reminds me of something Tommy Lee said once. You can't be Mr. Ah all the time, because if that's all you have to say, you're a fake. So, you know, that's just a little message I want to send out there too. To all the people that bitch and moan and say, oh, ICP ain't wicked anymore, they do positive shit now, or whatever. If you're Mr. Wicked all the time, if all your albums are nothing but wicked shit all the time, and that's all you have to say, you're not really putting any of yourself on the album. And to me, that makes for a boring album. And it shows that the person making the album is fake as fuck. So I don't want a fake as fuck. I want somebody I can relate to and some shit I can hear. Do I love all the wicked shit? Oh, hell yes. But I also want to hear some shit that's going to make me feel better when I'm down. I also want to hear some shit that makes me relate to the person on the album. You know what I mean? That's just my rant, guys. Sorry for that in the middle of it. The next song is called Never Really Know, and it features Holy Triad. This song, to me, is just fucking dope. I love the fucking beat. I love the way it drops in right at the beginning, because there's a little intro to the song, and then the beat drops, and I just fucking love it. You know, I love the old school feel that Elusive brings to it. It definitely reminds me of like some 90s rap shit here. Elusive's not a chopper, okay? He can flow and he's tight, but dude's a wordsmith. He knows what to put together, and he knows what words to say. And I really enjoy that about him, and I like that he brings that late 90s, even the early 90s. I love that he just pulls all those different things, different parts of hip-hop, and different genres and different generations even, together to do his album. This album is called The Elusive Experiment, and that's what it really reminds me of, as an experiment, like ICP's Covered, Smothered, and Chunked album, where they did all those cover songs. I fucking love that album, and it showed their diversity. They did songs from all different genres, and they did them all ICP style. They were all done ICP style. But it showed that they could pull from here and here and here and here and here and do good work. It wasn't just, you're underground, you're Juggalo, you do just this right here. And that's what Elusive does here too. Elusive is a Juggalo. Elusive, I don't like the term Juggalo artist and Juggalo music, because a lot of the so-called Juggalo music out there is shit. Everybody that thinks they can fucking rap, and let me tell you right now, guys, I'm sorry to tell you this, 90% of you cannot fucking rap. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shit on your dreams. You know how many people have given me CDs at shows and I've taken them home and listened to them and they were good? 5. I have 5 albums that I got from people at shows that I fucking like, that were no-name talents, people that were local, whatever. And I went to shows all over this country. I've been to shows everywhere. And I've got 5 albums, 5 CDs that I like. Some were EPs, some were full lengths, some were singles. There's 5 that I like. And I've probably gotten 100 that I don't. So, I'm not trying to shit on anybody's dreams. But I'm sorry, a lot of you guys, I know you want to be rappers and everybody thinks it's badass, but you're not good at it. So, I mean, let's be realistic, you know what I mean? Elusive's good at it. He can do it, and he can show his diversity on everything he does. The 14th track on this album is called Maybe One Day, featuring, and I hope I get this right, I believe it's FAMZ, F-A-M-Z. And this song, once again, brings it back a little bit. The beat on this, it's kind of mellow, it's kind of laid back, but it's also a very emotional song. You can tell and hear Elusive and what he's trying to say about how maybe one day he's going to get where he wants to be. He's going to fight through all the bullshit and all the crap and get what he wants. And I really think he will. This is a very good song. I absolutely love it. My kids are playing outside in the back. Alright guys, the final song on this album is called Life on the Dark Side, and it features Crucifix and Jelly Roll. And I gotta say, this is my favorite song on this album. The beat is fucking dope. In the liner notes, Elusive puts that all the contributing artists had contributing factors. They wrote their own lyrics. You know, I don't know if Crucifix wrote the hook on this song or if Elusive did, but either or, it's fucking badass. And Crucifix, as always, sings it like a motherfucker. Damn, that dude can sing. You know, he's just fucking badass. And Jelly Roll, man, you know Jelly Roll's gonna come correct on anything he does. That dude impresses me more and more every time I hear him. I hear something that he did back at the beginning of his career, and I'm like, damn, that shit's just fucking fly. So, this is my favorite song on this album. It is just a fucking banger. I mean, it fucking bangs. I'm telling you guys, if you want some good hip-hop that, you know, isn't mainstream shit, it's underground, it's by Juggalos, for Juggalos, check out this CD. I'm telling you, Elusive the Xile. Hit him up on Twitter at Elusive the Xile. I believe he's also on Facebook and Instagram. I don't do Facebook. I do Instagram, but, you know, whatever. But hit him up and check him out, guys, because, you know, ask him about buying a CD. Because motherfucker's dope. I'm sorry. I don't care. Anybody out there that wants to hate on Elusive for what he's doing, because every fucking beat isn't polished and it ain't sounding like Mikey Clark or Seven did it, you know what? Fuck them. This fool knows what he's doing, and I can just see him getting better and better as time goes on. So, I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of this song. Elusive, homie, great job on this album, man. You know what? Anybody throws negative shit your way, tell them to eat a dick. Because how many of these other so-called Juggalo rappers can say that they have an album that's got Buckshot, Jelly Roll, Crucifix, Freddie Grimes, Whitney Payton, and Class on it? Man, you do you. You keep reaching for your dreams. You keep putting out dope music, and I'll keep banging it. Nobody else buys it, fuck it, I'll buy it. Check this shit out.
Feel like I'm barely alive, holding on to nothing but pain. That's what I got in this rain. I got nothing left to lose. Got no more miles in these shoes. Got no more tears left crying. That's life on the dark side.
Yeah, that really was a messed up day. I'm glad I caught a ride, now I'm on my way. Even
Now see,
if I get away for that one night,
I'm playing this on my TV right now, so it ain't got the like booming bass and all that shit. But when I play this shit in my truck, it fucking hits. Check out Elusive the Xile, guys. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Check him out, he's my homie, and give him the ups he deserves. Peace.
I need a break from everything I'm facing. I should have done this a long time ago. Time to hit the road, turn on the cruise control.
I've been ill in this fight, feel like I'm barely alive, holding on to nothing but pain. That's all I
got in this brain.
I got nothing left to lose. Got no more miles in these shoes. Got no more tears left crying. That's life on the dark side.
Some days I wake up trying to live. Some days I wake up wanting to start a ride and shit. Some days I really want to burn a building down. Go inside a Ronald McDonald's and try to kill a clown. Can't believe I'm still around. All the shit I've been through. Could've got 100 years if someone would've snitched, fool. I don't think the shit's cool. I'm over it. It's over with. I'm just trying to find a bitch I stand being sober with. Cause y'all know that addiction kills. Y'all know that I spit the real. Cause y'all know I know how it really feels. I left my neighborhood when it became a killing field. In my last 2 tours, they just sealed the deal. I'm out of here, baby, I'm rolling. Gotta do me now, y'all, baby, I'm focused. Had to spend some time alone and have me feeling like Moses. Bible full of obituaries and all press roads.
I've been ill in this fight, feel like I'm barely alive, holding on to nothing but pain. That's all I got in this brain. I got nothing left to lose. Got no more miles in these shoes. Got no more tears left crying. That's life on the dark side. Mm-mm.